morning, pumpkins. It is actually afternoon. I woke up at around 1:30 because I went to bed so super late. My stomach is okay so far. Okay, I mean, it was a little bit upset, but so far so good. So I'm just hoping, fingers crossed, that I feel better today. I just finished writing a blog post that I'll post in an hour and a half, and today's book writing. Also, we've run out of toilet paper officially because Humble woke me up this morning and was like, we need a roll of toilet paper from your room. So I just gave my last roll. We need some toilet paper, we need some garbage bags, all the basic necessities. Why is there garbage everywhere? I do not know. But we need to maybe do a rejuvenation Saturday because the place is a little bit dirty. But that's what's going on. But I haven't done one of these in a while, so let's do one of these. So if you don't like these, I suggest you fast forward just a couple seconds because I'm going to read one. And today's is, get centered. Oh, I feel like I need this, you know? When it gets to be too much, whatever it is, I close my eyes and return to my center. In my center, I have the wisdom and tranquility of, and this is his favorite animal, unicorn, holding a magical item, wand, floating through space on a piece of furniture, magic carpet. I love it. About being centered. I try to be centered every single day, and it is so easier said than done. But it's important. It's important to also speak English. But my way of being centered is really simple. In my day, throughout my days, throughout my weeks, throughout my months, throughout my life, my number one thing is I just want to be on the same page as myself. And I know that sounds like a very weird sentence, but being on the same page as yourself means you're connected with yourself, you know how you feel, you know why you're upset, you know why you're happy, you know what you gotta do, you know what your mind, heart are both saying. That's being on the same page as yourself, and I try to do that every day because the last thing I want to do is be fake to my own self. I want to be my own best friend. So that's what's going on. We're gonna go get some toilet paper and garbage bags and be adults. Then we working. Chase has gone on to a photo shoot. Humble's taking a shower. All good things are going out here. Yay, mean. Big tune.
Cut them down, send for the oxa. Take out them tongue when them see me, see the hit man a come. See me, say me just can't done. See me, see the hit man a come.
My hair just fell out.
See me,
God damn it, stepping up my swag.
One time. They come at them funeral, them things say.
Before moving out on my own, I didn't realize, and now that I know, I am shocked and astonished at the amount of toilet paper humans use. I always have to buy toilet paper. Are we just full of crap? Also, we're about to buy toilet paper. Humble, you know what that means? This calls for a montage. Which one of you gonna keep my body clean? Jin wrong, but clap me buy some toilet paper and some Swiffer $61, Bejan. Me wiping my body with $100 bill. Wagwan, it's freaking $61. Toilet paper, it's something I don't understand the cost of it. It's just it should be free. You know what I mean? For the population, it's not my fault. I can't control it. You know what I mean? Damn.
Comments from countries that don't use toilet paper.
I know y'all been in comment. You're onto something. Countries that don't use toilet paper, y'all onto something.
I heard one that said if you got poo on your hand, you wouldn't wipe it off with toilet paper.
Oh my God, are we dirty? I have reached a new space of enlightenment I would like to share with you. And I think I've just learned this from so many people I've read. I think I learned it partially from Selena and Alicia Keys, two of these people who have inspired me after meeting them. And this is what it is. For so long, I kept telling myself, promote what you love, don't bash what you hate. And I totally, completely agree with that still. I won't bash things if I don't agree with them. But sometimes it is healthy and essential to stand up for what you believe in. And so I do believe that if you're really passionate about something, it is okay to voice your opinion about it, and you should. And so I usually have this rule that's don't respond to any negative comments, but I actually didn't respond to a negative comment. I just posted an additional comment under my video that I want to talk about because I'm so passionate about it. So my last video, why I'm not in a relationship, it's still mostly positive, but it has a bit more hate than usual. And it's just a whole bunch of people being like, oh, you're probably single because you're gay, or you have too much testosterone, or you just like all this racist, sexist, like, oh, because no guy would date you, because so-and-so. Long story short, it's a whole bunch of dudes not liking the fact that I'm like, I don't want to be in a relationship. Or it's a bunch of girls being offended because what I'm saying doesn't relate to how they feel about the situation. And so I basically posted a comment on my video that was just like, hey, if you need this outlet to make yourself feel better, great. I'm a happy person that makes comedy. My goal is to make people laugh in my videos. If you want to assume I'm generalizing people or trying to be offensive, that's counterproductive to comedy. But what pissed me off the most is that if I was to make a... Pissed off isn't even right the word. What triggered me the most is that when I make a video about like relationships and flirting and crushes and like guys being hot and me going on dates, it's a hit. But the video I make where I'm like, hey, I am a female, I'm 27 and I have brown skin and I don't want to be in a relationship, for some reason so many people are offended by that because they don't. Is like, oh, there must be something wrong with you then, and like no one must date you then. No, how about I just don't want to be in a relationship? And to all the salty guys out there that can't handle that and just like, oh, then something must be wrong with you, just because I'm too busy hustling to like crave your penis, it doesn't mean I'm gay. And even if I was gay, that's a lame insult because nothing is wrong with being gay. And it's just like so sexist. I think that's what triggered me. The whole comment section is so sexist because like, you're a girl that doesn't want to be in a relationship? No, we don't like that. Get the F out of here with your masculinity and your effing complexes, okay? Don't bring that ish to me. I'm a mother effing boss. I like to buy my own things, okay? I like romance. I don't need romance. This is me. That's my point of view. It's my channel. That's my video. If you're a man and you're insecure and you can't handle that, there's plenty other women who would probably be happy to date you. Although I'm sure that might not be the case because you salty. You salty. I wish I had some Skittles to give you to help your saltiness. That's it. That's my rant. I'm sorry for a 3-minute rant. And I genuinely want to say, regardless of what it might seem like, I'm not upset, I'm not offended, and I'm not sad. I just really felt it right to comment that because I'm passionate about it. I'm passionate about girl love. I'm passionate about sexism. And so I wanted to voice it. And I'm not regretful. And I don't think it was the wrong thing to do. I stand by that. So I'm gonna get back to writing my book. And that's what's up. You know, next thing, it's because I'm writing. I'm writing every day. And so that my thinking is just so critical over these past few days. That's why I keep going on like these rants and these long things in the vlog and even on Facebook, these long things in my Twitter spaces because I'm used to writing. And so like it's coming out in every other part of my life. But yo, life is great. It's great to express your opinions. You know what the next thing is? I believe you can say what you mean without saying it mean. Like, I don't think I would have ever replied like that to an individual, maybe. But underneath the video generically, yo, why not? I should be able to say how I feel. I'm still gonna promote what I love, not bash when I hate when it comes to the minor things. But this one, sexism, not cute, not down with it. I need to write my book. Also, Humble is still sleeping. He took a nap like an hour ago. And now I feel like, yo, no one is working beside me, and so it's a bit tough for me to work, but we're gonna get it done. 3 chapters minimum today, and then we're gonna watch some Walking Dead. I also watched episode 1 of Stranger Things in Kenya, and it was really, really good. So maybe I'll watch episode 2 of that. But yo, how are you? I hope my rant, well, I'm not apologetic for it, but I hope it didn't dampen the positivity of this vlog, because that is not what I would want. Positivity. Here, let me... From my boobies, positivity. So we just ordered some really healthy veggie burgers and veggie stuff from a place that's close by my house, and I'm super proud of being so healthy. But they didn't have fries, so now we're going to Jack in the Box to get fries. To add to the healthy meal.
And we've never been to Jack in the Box.
You know what? I've never been to this Jack in the Box. I've only gone to Jack in the Box once when I was in LA, and I got like some breakfast hash browns-ish. I've never had In-N-Out yet.
You've never had In-N-Out ever?
Yeah, never.
Ever?
Never.
Are you kidding?
No, I don't know.
There's nothing for you to eat there though.
That's what I said, there's nothing vegetarian, but everyone keeps talking about these monster fries.
Animal fries?
That's the one, animal fries?
Yeah, they have
I'm sorry, judge me, I've never had it. Everybody who doesn't know what we're talking about just like, shut the F up, okay. I took a shower, came back, just finished my second chapter. It's 11 p.m. I'm gonna watch a show as a break before I write my last, well, hopefully write my last chapter. And yeah, things going great. The last 2 chapters I wrote were long and like in depth and good. They're good. I like them. I like them. Good breaks. Good breaks. It is several hours later. I did not get back to work. Why? 2 words. Stranger Things. Okay. I watched episode 1 in Kenya and then we came back and watched it again in Humble. And we're on episode... We just finished 4 episodes?
Yeah.
It's so good. The acting is so damn good. I can't walk away from this because the acting is so good. Whoever this girl is, this little girl, I need to be her friend. Humble wasn't on board in the beginning, but I think now
It's getting better.
it's really good. And it's 4 a.m. Hello, priorities? Where are you? Death of me. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, episode 5 was a little bit of a downfall towards the end because I was like, that's kind of not really, it was good, and then something unrealistic happened, and I was like, eh. But I'm gonna go to bed now that it's like 4:30, and I'm a way student, and I've only done 2 chapters, but you know what? It's okay. 2 chapters is still a lot. It's fine. It's 5 a.m. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm a way student. I'm not gonna do toilet talk because I'm too lazy to go downstairs, and also people are sleeping close to that area, and yeah. So yeah. Thank you for joining me on today. I appreciate you spending time with me and watching this vlog. And I hope you had a great day. And tomorrow, we do more book writing. And it's Rejuvenation Sunday, so we're going to clean the place. But yeah. I'll talk to you tomorrow. If you like it, subscribe. If you like it, subscribe. If you like it, subscribe. I have a massage in an hour and a half that I cannot wait for because my body feels like it's just one giant knot and I need to be stretched out and ting.